Welcome to PHOTOPLAY Paper. I'm Amy Sonneman, and today I'd like to share with you the Say It With Stamps holiday release. This collection is jam-packed with stamps, sayings, stencils, as well as matching dies. Let's take a closer look. This is the Halloween Say It With Stamps collection, and there are fun stamps as well as matching dies and 2 new stencils, which is new to us. This is the first time we've kind of busted into the stencil market to mix and match with all of our collections. So I kind of want to show you each of the pieces. The first one is called Boo to You, and it's a high quality photopolymer stamp that has fun little icons, including pumpkins and cats and bats and spiders, candy corn, this little Frankenstein, as well as an owl. I love this font. I think this font is kind of just perfect for Halloween. And the sentiments are Batty for you, Who loves you, Crawling by to say hi, Frankly, I think you're awesome, and Feline spooky. So there's a saying to go with each of the different elements in this stamp set. The stamp set also comes with a matching die that is sold separately that has all of the pieces for the elements here. So that's fun. You can cut them out and add a little foam tape for 3D effects. This one is called Halloween Big Mouth, and it makes me laugh every time I see it because I keep thinking of fun things that you could add inside of here. So the nice thing about it is with Say It With Stamps and the new card sizes, this fits perfectly on the new number 6 card size. And I think it would be fun to cut the inside of this out and put a little treat. You could make it a 3D shaker. So fun. The sayings are awesome. They're spooky, trick or treat, happy Halloween, Halloween party, boo to you, you're invited, and it can also be an invitation, so it's got the you're invited, but it also has the address, time, and over here it's the date stamp is kind of hidden, so you could make it an invitation and put the information here, which would be cute. I can see lots of fun things with this. That goes with the number 6 card size, so that's fun. This is called Eek and Boo, and the nice thing about that is it does come with coordinating dies. Those are sold separately. So you have the word boo, and then you have the solid boo that you can mount on top of. So you can have a layered effect. You've also got the boo stamp, the eek stamp, and then all of these fun sayings that include to you, happy day, the crew. Boo Fest would be cute. Ready, set, boo. You are fabulous, beautiful, boolicious. And then there's here's a boo, from me to boo, happy haunting, don't make me get the flying monkeys. I kind of like that. It's eat, drink, and be scary, creepers, jeepers, you're my, creeping by to say hi, to your crew, beware, Halloween, have a, and then you can do boo-tastic. So definitely fun pieces to mix and match for years to come with all of the different parts that go together with this stamp and all of the sayings and matching die. So you can see the 6x6 stencil and this amazingly intricate spider web. The next stencil is the bat stencil. And the bat stencil has all of these fun spooky bats that you could easily add to a background. You could add this fun bat, a fun saying, Batty for you, or you could come over here and do something fun with creeping by to say hi. Everything in this collection mixes and matches beautifully. In case you're not familiar with how Say It With stamps and dies work together, I kind of want to give you a little overview as to how easy they are to work with. So as you can see, there are the 4 dies, both the die with the word as well as the background, okay? I've gone ahead and stamped both the boo and the eek in this fun green ink. So this is the outline die. So the outline die also cuts out your stamped images. So if you want to create a word that matches your stamped images perfectly and you have the perfect ink to be able to do that, this is a great way to make all of your ink colors the same. So you stamp the stamped images in green, you line it up, you add a little bit of the removable tape, and then you run it through your die cutting machine. Let's take a look and see what that looks like. I wanted to show you a few of the samples and how they look once they're stamped and die cut and layered one on top of the other, like so. I also cut out the eek, and I cut the eek in black, and then I cut the background out in white and layered the two on top of each other. You can do it in any color, you can mix and match. I also like to cut out the back piece, which is white here, but I cut it out in vellum for a softer look. That's beautiful as well. So you've got your stamp set, you've got them stamped, you've got them cut out with the dies. So there's lots and lots of different things that you can do with the Halloween collection. So I wanted to kind of give you an overview as to how you can use them, mix and match, put the white on top of a colored piece of paper or a black die cut on top of a white piece of paper, and you can see how different they look depending on what kind of an effect you want for your card. You can easily stamp a saying, add it over the top, and you are good to go. The next thing I want to share with you is how fun these stencils are. And I want to just show you how I go about laying them down the first time. I always tape the back of my piece of paper that I want to stencil on to the stencil itself so it doesn't slide. I also tape the front side so that your stencil doesn't move. That way it keeps it from shifting when you're actually working with it. So let's go ahead and put some color down. First I'm going to just swirl some gray onto my background to give it a fun stenciled look, like so. And I don't want it super dark yet. I just want hints of gray, like so. Then I'm going to go in with a smaller brush. I'm just going to add a little bit of darker black in some of the areas to kind of give it a little more depth and dimension, but not getting rid of all of that gray. Leave some highlights. You can make it as dark or as light as you want. You can highlight some specific ones, like say I want this one to be really black. You can easily go in and make a few of them black as long as your tools are small enough to work with. Take a look. So you have a little bit of depth and dimension. All of them are not the same exact shade, but look how cute that is. This time we're going to put the light gray down first. So we're going to cover the whole background in this light gray. Then we're going to add the stencil over the top. I always start off the page so I don't get a big old dark smush. And any of your favorite ink works great. You can use your Distress Oxides or your Distress inks. Do whatever is your favorite. See, I got heavy-handed and didn't take it off the side of the page and I got a little blob. But I think it'll be fine in the end. We're going to go ahead and place the stencil over the top. In just a second. And you'll see what I'm talking about. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing we did with the bat. Pick and choose where you want to center your card. Whether you want it to be a vertical or horizontal card. I think I like it like that. So I'm going to flip it over. I'm going to add my tape like I did the last time so that it doesn't go anywhere. I add tape on the front to give it a little bit more stability. I'm going to ink up my brush and I'm going to go in with the black. And I want this pretty heavy and kind of a darker color, so I'm not tapping it off at all. I'm just going straight to the stencil. And you'll see the difference between putting the stencil on a white piece of paper versus putting it on something that we added color to first. Because I want my spider web itself to look light and faint, because a spider web is very translucent. So I'm hoping this will give me that nice translucent look. And you're going to get your hands dirty. That's just part of being crafty and working with ink and stencils. It all comes off eventually. Alright, so get that nice and solid. And I want it really dark in the center, so I'm going to kind of go in really heavy-handed, right smack dab in the middle. Okay. Let's see the big reveal. Look how fun. I want to show you the difference of doing the bats on a white background versus coloring the background first and then adding the stencil over the top. So this really does look like a spider web that kind of has that translucent kind of white filmy look by adding the light gray in the background. So definitely play with your stencils, have fun. That would be so pretty. Lots and lots of options. So when you're done playing with your treasures, be sure to tag us at #PHOTOPLAYPAPER. We'd love to see all of your creations. Halloween's coming, so you're going to want to get started. This is the Say It With Stamps Thanksgiving and Fall collection. Each of the stamps have a coordinating die, as you can see here. So this one is called Blessings, and it has the large blessing stamp, as well as all of these wonderful sayings that you can mix and match, including the love of family is one of life's greatest blessings. May your life be filled with blessings. Count your many blessings. I'm thankful for my many blessings. And so much more. So lots of mix and match pieces in this collection that you can cut out. You can either stamp with this large blessings, or you can cut out the blessings die here and mount it on the background die. You can mix and match them in your mini albums, in your cards, as well as layouts and so forth. This one is called Thankful Thanksgiving. It has the large thankful stamp here, as well as the Thanksgiving stamp here, and then all of the different little stamps that go with it, including Today I Am, Pumpkin Pie, Fill Your Heart and Home, Sending You Wishes for a Blessed Day, and then you've got Happy, Grateful, Blessed, Blessings, Football, you know, lots of mix and match words to be able to put on your cards and so forth. So it also comes with these 4 dies. You have the matching thankful word and then the outline that goes with it. You can either use the outline or not. This outline will also cut out the stamped thankful. Then you have the Thanksgiving, the word, and then the outline. The next stamp set is fall leaves, and the thing that I like about the fall leaves is that you can stamp the leaf itself, the solid leaf, and then give it details or veining with the extra pieces. So say you stamp this in a yellow, you can stamp this in a brown and get beautiful designs. It also has some great words that say, hello fall, thinking of you, autumn greetings. So it isn't necessarily Thanksgiving. It can be fall and last a little bit longer than just Thanksgiving. It also has 5 dies that are matching to cut out all the individual leaves. So you could stamp a whole page of leaves and then cut them out and mount them in 3D with a little bit of foam tape, add elements to your cards, to your pocket pages, and so forth. The next piece is called Build a Wreath, and this is a fall wreath that has 3 different layers, so you can stamp them in 3 different colors. You can stamp one layer in a color and emboss a second one, mix and match, and it turns out beautiful. There are also some great words, including autumn is here, grateful, blessed, hello fall, thankful, and give thanks. There are also matching dies that go with it, so you have those as well. The next piece in the Say It With Stamps fall collection is this great 6x6 fall leaves stencil. There are 2 pieces in the stencil. As you can see, you have a solid piece, which looks like this. So you can just stencil a fun background, leaving it just like that. But you can also, if you want to add depth and dimension, you can use the second piece, which is half of each of the leaves. So say you stencil with this first, and then you layer over the top this second stencil, stencil the first one in a lighter color, stamp the darker color, and so forth. So I will show you a little bit about how that works in a minute. But on the back of each of the packages, there are always samples so that you have something to start from. So this is the stencil background, and this is the leaves in 2 tones, as you can see. So it shows you kind of how to get started, gives you an idea of like a quick, cute card that you can do quickly and easily. So make sure you turn the packaging over and look for all of the fun samples. This is the packaging of the fall leaves. So it shows you how beautiful the 2 look layered one on top of the other. Here's the packaging with a great idea for the thankful set. And here's a fun idea to use the blessings stamp set. If you're a stamper like me, you're thinking about getting all of your Christmas cards ready and kind of starting early and taking time to create them and enjoy the process. Well, with the new Say It With Stamps 2 card sizes that we've just introduced, including the number 6 and the number 9 size, we also released some great Christmas stamps with matching dies to go with them. And the Christmas collection is huge, so we're going to take it in small pieces, one bit at a time. This is the first part. These are stamps that are perfectly sized for the number 6 and number 9 card sizes. So when you look at them, they're beautiful and they're big and they're detailed. I love this big globe to put the tree in. It has all of these great decorations that you can stamp and color and then die cut with the matching die. It has great sayings, including Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Let It Snow. There's some fun snowflake dots down here, and then this great tree to put in the middle. So much fun. I can see lots and lots of uses. Just because it's in the Christmas collection doesn't mean that you can't put a Valentine's Day tree in there or a Halloween tree in this beautiful globe. I think that once you get your stamp and you start playing with it, I think you're going to come up with a ton of other ideas to get even more use out of this particular stamp and die set. The next one is called Trim a Tree. And it also comes with a matching die and this beautiful, beautiful tree. And look at the little string of, you can make it look more like popcorn. You can make it look like lights. You can add embossing powder over the top of it in sparkle, in, you know, whatever you like. But these are the perfect fit to stamp over the top of it and give your tree a little extra embellishment. I also love all of these wonderful parts and pieces, the ornaments, the stars, everything that you can use to go on top of the tree, and then the different presents that you can use to decorate underneath the tree. So lots of choices. You can color it any color. Right now, I've seen a lot of different ornaments in the stores that are teals and navy and pink and just absolutely beautiful. You can color your tree any way you want to make it look different this year as opposed to next year. Lots of different things that you can do with this tree. And again, all of the ornaments, the tree, the presents, they all have matching dies if you choose to get the matching dies and cut them out as 3D elements. This is absolutely stunning. I have friends that collect Nutcrackers. This set is called Nutcracker and Candy Cane, and it's huge. I mean, it is as big as my hand, both the candy cane and the Nutcracker. Wouldn't that be so much fun to color? I'm just so excited to be able to grab my Copic markers and see what that can do. There are also ornaments. There's a holly leaf, there's a fun candy, some more leaves. There's a Merry Christmas sentiment here. There's a sweet Christmas wishes. Love the mixture of fonts here. There's a fun cracker. There's also a present that you can cut out. And everything in this collection also has a matching die, as you can see here, and they're big. It's going to be so much fun. This is the number 9 size card, as well as this one. This is more of a number 6 size card. So those are some of the fun Christmas large stamps and dies that go with this collection. Let's take a look at some of the smaller stamps in this collection that you might be interested in as well. When I told you there were lots of parts and pieces in the Say It With Stamps Christmas and Holiday collection, I was not kidding. These are some of the smaller size stamp sets. These are the 4x6, and this one is called Build an Ornament. And these were meant to be layered and stamped in different colors so that you can create your own ornament. It would be beautiful in different colors. It would be beautiful in 2 colors with 1 embossed over the top. Lots of choices. There's this fun little bow you can see right here to add to the top of the ornament. There are a few sayings: Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Season's Greetings, Merry Everything, and then this beautiful Happy Holidays. Like with all of our stamps, this also has the matching die. These would be beautiful added as a 3D element on a card or on your layouts. You could easily make a tag that would be absolutely stunning. The next set is called Merry Christmas. It has the Merry and the Christmas stamp in the large like this in this beautiful font, and then all kinds of different sayings to be able to mix and match with the Merry Christmas stamp set. It includes Have Yourself a Merry Christmas. It has Happy New Year, Wish You a, May Your Days Be Merry, I'm Dreaming of a White Christmas, It's Beginning to Look a Lot Like Christmas, Merry Everything, Merry Christmas to You and Yours, From Our Family to Yours, Believe in the Magic of Christmas, Merry Christmas to You with Love, Thinking of You at Christmas, Merry Little Christmas, Very, May Your Christmas Be, 'Tis the Season to Be, Merry and Bright would be fun, the large Merry with the little Christmas to mix and match, Have a Holly Jolly Christmas, You Made the Nice List, and then extras like and, Mary, and be. And then the last one, it's the most wonderful time of year. It also comes with the die set that is sold separately. So you have the die cut that cuts out Merry and Christmas, and then you have the border die below it. So you can use the Merry by itself, or you can add a little border and mount it on top of this piece as well. The Penguins at Play stamp set is so fun. It features the 3 fun and fanciful penguins, up to all kinds of mischief, I would imagine. It has this great sled, some little decor, some candy canes and some hot cocoa, some fun snowflakes, and a few sayings like, "Have a cool Yule," "You're the coolest," "You make my heart melt," and "Let's chill." So you could use it for maybe a Valentine's Day with the "You make my heart melt." You could use it for Christmas with the "Have a cool Yule," or just as a winter thinking of you card to send to your friends who have to endure lots of snow this winter. So that's kind of fun to use for lots of different occasions, not just Christmas. It also has a matching die set that cuts out all of the different snowflakes, as well as the sled, the candy cane, the cup, and of course the 3 cute penguins. The dies are sold separately. The next set is called Peace and Joy. As with all the Say It With Stamps sentiments, you have the large sayings and then lots of fun elements that can be mixed and matched along the way. So lots of saying strips, like "Wishing you nothing but peace." And then there's Christmas, the season of joy. You could do "Peace on earth," "Glad tidings of joy." You could do "Peace and joy." There's lots of other sayings, "Joy to the world," or "Comfort and joy." We'll make it super easy to mix and match and cut all the parts and pieces so that you can create fun and fanciful cards for the holidays. Now, don't forget, if you have 2 sets, all of the sayings here can mix and match easily with the sayings on this side. So if you don't find exactly what you want to say here, but you do here, they're all the same font. These are all the same fonts, so you can mix and match beautifully. The only fonts that are different are the large ones. The other part to this is the Peace and Joy dies that are sold separately. So it cuts out the beautiful piece and also has the background to be able to mount it, as the saying goes for the joy. So beautiful stamps to be able to mix and match to create lots and lots of cards for the holidays. I know I've mentioned this before, but I want to reiterate that we're not going to send you these stamps, or you're not going to buy these stamps and look at it and go, "What the heck am I going to do with this? I love it, but I need a place to start." So on the back of all of the packages, you will get sample ideas to be able to kind of jumpstart your creativity and give you ideas for how to use it, what it's supposed to look like when it's done, especially the layered stamps that might be a little more challenging than just a plain sentiment stamp. So be sure to check all of the different pieces of packaging on all of the things that you purchase from us, because there's always something fun on the back side. So make sure that you take a look and save these and put them in with my packaging, because I have a storage system that I use for my stamps and dies. I actually cut this apart, so every piece that I buy from PHOTOPLAY has this sample in the back, so that one, I know what it is, I know what it matches with, so that I know if it has a stamp and die that matches. We're not going to leave you hanging out there with no ideas. We give you lots of ideas. Watch our Instagram pages, our Facebook pages, and check out the YouTube channel. We're going to try and keep giving you lots of inspiration to be able to use our products and have fun and create cards for every holiday. I bet you thought I was done, but I'm not, because there are stencils that are also included in the Say It With Stamps Christmas collection. And as you can see, there are lots of different designs. There are 2 types of stencils in this collection. There are single stencils like this, which is a gingham, the little snow, as well as the pine cones. And those are single 6x6 stencils that come by themselves. The second piece to this is there are 2 stencils in 2 of the different sets. The first one is the Snowflakes, which is here. So you got 2 different sets of snowflakes that you can mix and match. In my mind, I have visions of one set of snowflakes in light blue and then the other set of snowflakes using my embossing ink and embossing them in white over the top. Wouldn't that be stunning? Can't wait to try that. The next piece is the holly and berries. So you have the stencil with the holly here, and then the berries that go over the top. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.